Gerardo,
Come on, bro.
Gerardo.
Yo, what's going on, Miami? Happy Victory Motherfucking Monday. It's your host, Big Philly 305, with another episode of Miami Fan Talk. Man, it's a great day to be a Dolphins fan. I'll tell you that right now. Tell you that right now, man. A lot happened. A lot happened this weekend, guys. I don't know if you guys witnessed this Minnesota Vikings Buffalo Bills game. But hey, we number one. We number one, guys. It's a great feeling. I mean, hold that for 1 week. I mean, next week also looks favorable. Obviously, you have the Jets. You have the Jets away, playing the Pats at home, which is a great opportunity to get further away in the division. Um, so we have a lot going on. We have a lot going on. As I'm waiting for the rest of this panel to come on, I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link because it's Victory Monday. Why not? Why not talk to y'all? Get some of y'all thoughts on this game this past weekend against them Brownies. Against them Brownies. Man, I'll tell you what, man, they did exactly what I wanted them to do on defense. They applied pressure. They eliminated a lot of the short passing, intermediate passing game for Jacoby, and they were able to hold back that two-headed monsters at running backs in Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb's there on the backfield there for the Cleveland Browns. They did exactly what I thought they were going to do. You know, they were able to hold that run game, which really put a lot of limitations on that Browns offense. Especially when you're not able to move the ball the way you should be moving the ball on offense, and obviously you're taking away their main identity in the run game, which is just as important. So it was a great week. It was a great week to see what they did. In other news, I mean, another note, not really news, but it's no. Well, they were on the news, I guess. Chef Jew, shout out to Chef Jew. Congratulations for getting married. I saw you're on WSBN, man. You're on Channel 7. How does it feel to be famous? How does it feel to be famous, man? But congratulations on you and the missus. I hope y'all had a great time, and the Dolphins secured that that blessing with the dub, which is just as great. So hey man, and shout out to Stephen D. I saw Stephen D. Was the what is that called? Like the priest, I guess. I don't know what they're called. What is that called? I don't know. Why sitting behind me, paying attention. But yeah, so I saw Stephen D was there, Paris was there. But it's good to see, the fan that the community come together, and be a part of something for those two, a special moment for those two. That and I hope you guys cherish that for a long time to come. So yeah, man. Back to football. AFC standings. AFC standings. The North right now is being led by the Baltimore Ravens at 6-3, followed by the Cincinnati Bengals at 5-4. The South, the South right now, Tennessee. Tennessee got a 2.5 game lead on the Indianapolis Colts at 4-5-1. Tennessee's at 6-3. Um, Obviously, our Finns are it's a three-way tie, but the Finns have the tiebreaker at the moment because they have a half game lead. Half game lead on Buffalo, and they have and obviously the Jets haven't played yet. So depending on what happens with the Jets this week coming up, obviously Miami's on their bye week, which is well needed. Depending on what happens on that game, if they lose that game, we secure that number one spot at least all the way up till we play the Bills. Obviously, that goes to that. That's also saying that we win out here the next couple weeks after this bye week. Obviously, we went on a pretty nasty road trip following the Houston game in 2 weeks, Thanksgiving weekend. We have Houston, then we go on a 3 game away trip to Los Angeles, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and then we follow that up in New York, Buffalo. So we got to see what happens there, and then the West right now got two playoff teams here with Kansas City and the LA Chargers. Obviously, we have the LA Chargers coming up in a couple weeks. Kansas City's comfortable at 7-2. They're very comfortable at 7-2. My wife over here not trying to get on camera. She over here crawling and shit like she's in the military. Shout out to all the military veterans over here crab walking in the background. Oh man. So that being said, that's the AFC standings. That's the AFC standings. I kind of want to see. Let me see who's remaining on uh, Kansas City's schedule. But the intro is important in front of the response. So conveniently, the Chargers are playing Sunday night against the Chiefs. That game was moved to Sunday night because of obviously all the implications with that division in the playoffs. And right now the Chiefs are number one. But let's just say the Chiefs lose that game. Chiefs lose that game because it is in LA, and they did take the first one by 3 points. So let's just say they split the series 1-1, which is what I'm hoping for. The Rams, they follow that with the Rams, which they should beat the Rams. They follow that up with the Bengals. They should beat the Bengals because obviously the Bengals have no Jamar Chase. The Broncos, the Broncos, they haven't been what we thought they were going to be. Houston, no. Seattle, maybe the way the defense has been playing and the way Geno Smith has been playing. Shout out to Geno Smith. I know that everybody on this panel thought the Seahawks were going to tank, but they've been giving teams a run for their money. Followed that by the Broncos on New Year's Day, and then they play the Raiders. January 8th. Obviously in Las Vegas, but obviously the way that team has been playing, uh, not that good. So the Chiefs have a pretty favorable mid to late season push here. I'm assuming their bye. They already went on their bye. It seems like, yeah, they did. So, assuming they only lose one game, that puts them with 3 losses as well. Miami obviously needs to win out. I wonder who would have the tiebreaker at that point for number one between the 3 teams. I guess Miami hypothetically only has 1 loss. No, 2 losses. 2 losses? 2 losses to AFC teams. We lost to the only NFC team we lost to so far, knock on wood, is the Minnesota Vikings. Um, and honestly, guys, if Tua was if Tua played the complete game against Cincinnati, I think that we would have probably one less loss. Or even if he played against Minnesota, I think that even with the backup, we were still competitive. So I think that we probably would have beaten Minnesota and been at a 2 game loss. But that being said, you can't play that coulda, woulda, shoulda game. So we just got to look at the schedule now and what's coming up. And then the Tennessee Titans. The Tennessee Titans So the Tennessee Titans have coming up. They play obviously the Packers Thursday night, which I mean, although although Green Bay had a very impressive win over the Dallas Cowboys, I don't see them being able to control Tennessee's running it. So I don't have them beating Tennessee. I hope they beat Tennessee. For the Dolphins' sake, I hope they beat Tennessee, but I don't see them beating Tennessee. They follow that up with Cincinnati. Then they'll play the Eagles, which I think they will lose to the Eagles. Jacksonville, Chargers, Houston, Cowboys, and they follow that up at the end of the year with the Jags. So Miami right now sitting at with 3 losses. If we're able to win out, we're in a very good predicament. I was talking about this to another friend of mine, and I was like, look, y'all better start saving some bread. Damn, somebody's not in a good mood. Whatever. But anyways, um, that being said, it's like, yo, y'all better start saving money because if Miami gets first place, if Miami somehow is able to pull off first place coming out of the AFC for the playoffs, guys, you're talking about a first round bye, and you talk about home field throughout the playoffs. That's a lot of implications, guys. I know I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit, but again, I have said this is probably, they proved their point the past couple weeks, beating teams that they should be beating. Right? They came in, they beat Detroit. They were tested against Chicago. They were tested again against Cleveland. We got one more test in 2 weeks for Houston. It gives us time to heal. We got some injuries. Obviously in our secondary with depth issues right now. There's a lot of opportunity there. So it gets Bradley Chubb more integrated in that defense, understanding what the coaches are looking for, and his commitments and his obviously his assignments in each and every down and each and every play. Obviously, it changes at all times. So it gets him more familiarized with that defense. It gives Mr. Wilson more time to familiarize himself with that offense, although he's already mostly familiar with it, being that he was in the same scheme and almost the same playbook throughout his career, basically in San Francisco. Um, so there's a lot of opportunity, guys, to keep growing, keep building on this momentum that we have right now with a very favorable next couple weeks. Not that it's going to be easy, especially on that West Coast stint when we go and we play teams like the Chargers and San Francisco, who are in their own right, playoff contention. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I had to get rid of the dogs because they were out here play fighting on the bed and driving damn crazy. But anyways, so yeah, man. So there's a lot of opportunity, obviously, to continue building on this success. There we go. Jeez, took me a while, stuttering and all. Building on this success, I saw a lot of great things against the Cleveland Browns. Again, they did everything that I thought they were going to do. They were going to focus on running the ball. I made a very, I made a very important. Well, what I found that was very important was that they wanted them to have longer drives, sustain longer drives, which is what they were able to do. So I found that very concerning with the amount of time possession and keeping the defense on the field for too long was going to burn out our defense, which caused more points. So, I felt that, they did that by running the ball with Wilson and Mostert, obviously getting both of them a TD by the end of the game. Or by both having TDs on Sunday, which obviously propelled our offense to a 40-point victory, 40-17. Um, I wonder where the Packer is because the Packer said, I was like, yo, now you're gonna show your face because Now you're gonna show your face because y'all won a game finally because they've been on a 5 game winning streak. That dude, Huevo 85 had to be in a tremendo freaking he had to be in a tremendo shrink. He had to see a shrink. Yeah, he had to go to some therapy. Some therapy. He was sitting there. He was on the couch, laid out. Rogers was the therapist. He was just talking about all his frustrations with Rogers, his frustrations about how his receivers can't create separation. But then Watson, Watson, who they believed in when they drafted him, who gave him who obviously had a rough start to the year. He came in, he was successful for Green Bay. I must say it was an impressive victory against Dallas, against a very formidable Dallas defense, by the way, putting up 3 touchdowns, not one, not two, but 3 touchdowns against Dallas's defense. Kudos, kudos to Green Bay. I hope they can build on that and and go and propel themselves forward through the season. I don't see them making the playoffs right now, but the way things have been going out, and obviously, you know what Minnesota did to Buffalo, which by the way, guys, if you haven't seen that game, you need to go see that game. That final what 6 minutes in the game between the last 3 minutes of the fourth quarter and whatever time it is for OT. Oh my God, the craziness that first of all, Justin Jefferson played like a man possessed. He played like a man possessed against that Dallas defense. I mean, the Dallas defense, Buffalo's defense. Buffalo had shut him down for the most part throughout the almost the entire game until that fourth quarter and overtime, where the man just went berserk. The man went berserk. He pulled the Stephon Diggs. Okay, he pulled the Stephon Diggs that night. They played New Orleans in the playoffs. Man, grabbed that beautiful one-handed catch that everybody's talking about. Just basically just being that security blanket for Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins put it up wherever he was, and he's gonna go up and catch that ball, and that's exactly what he did. Cooks, Dalvin Cook went bonkers too in the run game, getting that real big run there in the fourth quarter, a 60-yard run if I'm not mistaken for a touchdown, which put them within a score. So that was one hell of a performance by the Minnesota Vikings and company, and I'm super happy and super stoked for their fan base because I'm pretty sure if that was us, we did week 2 when we beat them, or week 3, and the fan base went ecstatic when we finally beat Buffalo. God knows how long it's been since we beat Buffalo, but it was great to see. It was great to see all that come together into fruition. And obviously propelling us because that's what I was worried about was how far I was going to be away from how far we were going to be away from the from our division, from winning our division. So it's good to see, man. It's really good to see. Like I said, we got a favorable matchup the next couple weeks, and who knows if the Jets went out, if the Dolphins and the Jets went out, that Dolphins Jets game at the end of the year, that's for the, the East. That's the East right there. That's whatever it is in 14 and 3. So it's there's a lot of playoff implications in this, guys. A lot of playoff implications in what's going on now. So, I keep pulling myself off the camera. Look at this. I'm over here trying to message some people, and I keep coming off camera. So, yeah, man, it's crazy. It was a great day. I saw a lot of great things. Like I said, obviously Waddle coming through. Waddle came through with a TD. Hill got a TD. I wish they involved Jasicki more, but then again, they don't need to. Everything was running on all cylinders, and at the end of the day, all that matters is that we win. That's all that matters. So I was kind of hoping. I know Chef Juice said he's going to come on a little bit. Chef Juice let me know that he was going to be on a little bit later today. So I'm kind of waiting for that. Poseidon should be on shortly. Willie should be on shortly. Willie Bayman. Level 85, I don't know where he at. I think he's still partying because they act like they won the Super Bowl. They really did act like they won the Super Bowl um, over that W against Dallas. And I'd like to see Santana. Where's Santana? Where's Mike Santana at? That's what I want to know. Because I know he mad. That boy mad. So we had a lot of fun. I stayed in. Chef Jew was kind of shocked that I sold my tickets, but hey, brother, money talks. Money talks. I need some money, so I had to do what I had to do. I had to do what I had to do. Give me a second here, man. This boom. Uh, so yeah, man. So yeah, so another news too. Obviously, for those of you guys following the NFL, Jeff Saturday obviously took over the mound, took over the reins for the Indianapolis Colts. Yeah, you were on, man. You're not gonna mic when you hear you whispering. Very sensitive. um, obviously for since taking over the Indianapolis Colts, he got his first W yesterday. So kudos to the Indianapolis Colts with an impressive victory over the um, the Raiders, 25-20. Bro, the Raiders they can't do anything right, and it's sad because they had a good roster. Obviously, they had to put a Waller on IR, which hurts fantasy users, especially myself. Um, you know, Corti had a pick. I mean, not a pick, a fumble. If I'm not mistaken, Corti did have a fumble in that game. Um, Harris Campbell led the actual team in 7 receptions, 76 yards, and a touchdown. Pittman, 7 receptions, 53 yards. Um, and obviously we got our glimpse back of Taylor, back to season form, mid-season form, 22 carries, 147 yards, and a touchdown, averaging 6 yards per carry, 6.7. The shocker of this whole thing was Matt Ryan getting the start. After moving away from Matt Ryan, new coaching staff decided no, we want to give the vet a shot, and the vet did well. The vet did well. He actually had, believe it or not, this 38-year-old, four carries, rushing, 38 yards, and a touchdown. Dude ran in a rushing touchdown. Matt Ryan ran in a rushing touchdown. It's crazy. Um, the Raiders, Derek Carr, 24 for 38 for 248 and two touchdowns. Decent day. Jacob, 71 yards, 21 carries, 78 yards. I'm sorry, and a touchdown. D. Adams, he did his thing. Obviously, 9 receptions, 126 yards, and a touchdown. But obviously, they weren't able to get enough out of that defense to hold them, and they obviously lost the game 25-20. Um, so the Colts have a very tough matchup coming up next week with the Eagles. Obviously, the Eagles, um, obviously being the undefeated team left, they play the Commanders tonight. I have them beating the Commanders. Only because I'm down by 10 points in fantasy and I have their defense. I need them to score at least 11 points on defense. So I will have them winning tonight. And then against the Colts, well, actually, I probably see them. I probably see them losing to the Giants. I see their only loss will be to the Giants or Dallas. I think that they'll be. I think they will split that series by one. I don't think that Dallas is going to allow them take another W, to steal another W. Let me see. When did they play Dallas? I remember them playing the Eagles. I mean, the Lions, the Vikings. They destroyed the Vikings. They already beat the Commanders 24-8. 26-17 was Dallas's score. 26-17 in Philly. Now they're going to Dallas. So it's going to be interesting to see. Have a buddy going to the Packers Philly game. It's going to be good. It's going to be real good. They have a good matchup. They have a lot of good matchups here with a lot of great teams. Minus like maybe two. So they played the Colts. Obviously, that's the minus. They play the Packers, Tennessee, Giants, Bears, Cowboys, Saints, Giants. Is their final mid-season to late season push. There's some good stuff there, man. Good football coming up. Uh, you know, I definitely, I am a Fins fan first, but I love watching some football. I love watching football, and I hope you guys watch a lot of football this weekend. Obviously, in our bye week, don't go crazy, guys. Don't go crazy. Um, so let's see what's going on in the world of Bleacher. So obviously, Mike McDaniels met with the media today. Here are some NFL rankings by position for some Miami Dolphins. All right, Tua Tagovailoa first out of 39 QBs. Tyreek first out of 122 wide receivers. Alec Oldman second and for fullbacks. Connor Williams fifth center out of 38. Robert Hunt the sixth guard out of 81. Jalen Waddle seventh receiver out of 122 receivers in the NFL. Trent Armstead 15th tackle out of 80. And with that, I'm going to welcome member of my panel, Willie Payman. What's going
What what's happening, my pot? What's good with you? What's happening, Miami?
on? I was running out of shit to talk.
Nah, man. I'm just recovering.
Yeah, recovered. Did you go to work today?
I am at work. Matter of fact,
Oh, I'm just texting somebody real quick because they're in my backstage.
hell of a goddamn game.
I'm asking him because if I don't want to put him on here, and he's like, "Yo, I don't want to be on here." So I was like, "Let me make sure he knows it's the backstage, it's the live."
Who you talking about?
Channel. Julio is one of my.
Oh,
He's a huge Dolphins fan, so we didn't really get to talk this morning. But I just want to make sure he knows
hell
this is the live. This is the YouTube channel. So if I put him on here, people can
of
see.
a W. Hell of a W.
Yo, for real. So tell me, man, what was your thoughts on that W? This
What
week?
thoughts? I
Yeah, what
just
was your
thought
thoughts,
about drinking some more. I just drinking some more. My thoughts.
man? Okay, I'll leave you in backstage, Julio. Um, yo, he's fucking alcoholic.
Drinking some more. Celebrate.
Yeah, I feel you,
I
bro.
mean, then celebrating all I got because next week ain't no Dolphins football next week, so
Yeah, but there's plenty of football to watch, man.
that's why you have to celebrate it even more, though. I have to celebrate it even more.
So let me guess. Let me guess. So next week, when the Dolphins are off, you're gonna be drinking more, celebrating that Cleveland one.
I'll be celebrating other teams' W's.
Yeah, well, that is true, man. We need some teams to lose this weekend for our playoff push
Yeah. We
to
need like
solidify to
The
solidify that
Jets need to
playoff.
lose. You
The
know what I
Jets need
mean?
to.
The Jets
The
need to
Jets are
lose.
playing. The Jets are playing a divisional team. They're playing the Patriots.
They're playing the Patriots.
They're playing the Pats in Foxborough. They're playing the Pats in
Is it
Foxborough.
gonna be a running
So,
game
so
game type of game? Like score
what I
of
was, so
seven
what
to
I was
zero,
saying, I don't know, bro, but nah, I don't think so. That'll probably be like,
or
it'll
maybe?
probably
Well,
be
it
like,
depends how the weather is too.
it'll probably be like a 21-17, 23, like around there, 23-20. The last game they played was in the Meadowlands, and the Jets actually lost at home, and the score was 21-17. New England won by a field goal. So I predicted something like that where it's going to be like 7 points or less that they're going to lose by.
Yeah.
Obviously that run game is not the same. Robinson did come out and played a little better when they brought him in.
Well, you have two
But it's
weeks.
not,
They've
but
had two
yeah,
weeks.
they had 2 weeks to get him
They've
acclimated.
had 2 weeks, and I feel like
Right,
they'll be all right. I mean,
right.
health wise.
I'm not saying that they're gonna go on a severe losing streak. But what I'm saying is I think that it's the run. I'm just saying the run game is not going to be the same. And unfortunately, Zach
Oh yeah.
Wilson, being so young, he relies on that run game. And they have some talent there at wide receiver. Obviously, but obviously, you see what's going on with Elijah Moore and how he wants out because they're not utilizing him. They're only
No,
utilizing
they're not.
certain players. So that being said, there's a lot of stuff going on right now in that locker room that can cause distractions where that might lead up to a quick sneak victory here for the Patriots coming into next week.
It would be
Which
nice if
now
Patriots win.
exactly which now which will put us up a half
Oh, the
game.
game. What time the game? No, the game ain't start yet.
The game starts at 8:15.
Okay, good to know. I still got time.
Yeah, we got about a whole half hour before that game starts. Which that's another good game. Obviously the Commanders lost that first meeting with the Philadelphia Eagles. They're gonna play again now tonight. I'm kind of hoping they the Commanders lose only because I need 10 points to beat G. And I have that defense.
You have whose defense?
Philly. So I need Philly to
No,
put up. I need Philly to put up 11 points. So
you need 11 to win.
I messed up so bad, though.
Yeah, that's all your shit.
Bro,
That's all your piece of shit.
I left. Bro, but the thing is, I didn't know Pollard was going to be out again. I mean, Zeke was going to be out again. I thought that because they kept saying Zeke was going to play.
That's why you gotta check your updates,
Bro,
man.
my
They always let you
God.
know a half an hour before
Bro, I wanted to cry.
the 4 o'clock
I
inactives.
saw that 18 points on my bench and I wanted to cry. I was like, why?
Wow.
18
Well,
points, bro. 18 points to 9.
you know what that happens to you. You know why that happens to you?
Why?
Because you're doo doo for doo doo puffs.
Fuck you. Who's above you? I am.
Huh?
Your papa.
So what? You're
Papa.
listen. You're
Here,
not even in my division. I don't have to
I
worry.
checked you in. I checked you in to your own heartbreak hotel.
Oh wait, I got some moves pending, so it ain't gonna happen next time. Yeah, yeah, it ain't gonna happen next time. I'm pending on some moves.
I don't play you again.
Yes.
I don't think I play you again.
And if it comes through, you're looking at the next champ.
What? The next what? You ain't no next champ. How many games you have behind everybody? God, you're
What do you
like
mean
second
behind?
to last. Aren't you like 4? Don't you have 5 losses?
I'm number 2, man. In my division.
What division you're in?
Well, I know. I think it's Mike. No, is it me or Mike? I don't know.
Mike. No, Santana's 1. I'm
No,
2.
Scala. I'm talking about Scala.
Scala's 2, and Joel and Poseidon's 1.
Yeah.
Poseidon's 1 in the other division. So,
What's my score? I don't even know. What's my Scala score?
Mike has 3. Me and Mike have the same record, so 3 losses.
No, Scala. What's his
Yeah, 3 losses.
What's his score? No, I mean his score this week.
Oh, you mean the actual matchup this week?
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now.
I can't go to it. I don't know why now.
Because you're doo doo. ESPN was like, he don't need to see it because he's doo doo.
Vete para la pinga.
Well, actually, you know what? You're doing me a favor because you're beating Santana, which is gonna help me.
There you go. See? So give me a player.
The fuck? COVID right now is beating Huevo 84 to 30 to 84 to 83. But Huevo has Gibson to play, and COVID champ has AJ Brown.
Oh,
On different teams. So obviously,
that's my guy.
You know who I need. And then I have
That's the
Phillies.
guy I want.
Bro, Komet. Well, first of all, I like how my cousin has not scored points the entire year, and then when he plays me, he puts up almost 90 fucking points. This is some bullshit.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that.
Gino, I expected to have 19 points, but Cole Komet, that hasn't really done anything all year, 19 points. Singletary, who we all know Buffalo does not run the ball, 2 rushing touchdowns, 14 points.
Well, you know what though? I mean, if you were a Singletary holder though, you would have. I mean, I would have played him this week if I had Singletary because of Josh Allen's elbow situation. Even though it didn't show shit yesterday about elbow situation.
What's crazy about this? He picked Singletary over Sutton. He picked Singletary over Sutton, and Sutton put up 6.
But who's got Singletary?
G Roofing.
Well, he put him to start, didn't
he? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's the right move.
No, fuck you. He shouldn't have done that.
That is a smart move.
He should have left T. Higgins on a bye.
You want the easy way. You want the easy W.
Fuck you.
You want the easy W, lazy ass.
If he be, what are you, UPS going brown? My wife's showing me some pictures. She wants some dunks. It's a nice dunk, but who cares? It looks like UPS. You about to go work for UPS. Oh, it does. Right. Get you some other ones. All white. Cocaínas. But yeah, man. That was funny. But yeah, so did you catch the Buffalo game?
Which one? Yeah, I caught. Yeah, I was watching the ending and all that shit.
That
That was
shit right
crazy.
there.
That was the best catch I ever seen in my life. To be honest with you,
I
ever,
said it.
ever, ever, ever.
He activated the Super Saiyan. He activated the Super Saiyan.
Yeah, boy, that boy hit that button.
That shit right there, bro. That was nuts.
That boy hit that button, boy.
I'm sending it
Hey,
right.
you get mad. I was telling people here at work. I was like, you can imagine how that corner feels. He thought he had the game-winning pick.
Not
What is it?
today.
Not today. That boy just said, "Give me that. Give me that. You bastard.
You bastard.
Give me that. You bastard."
Hold on. I'm sending it. Give me a second. I'm trying to share this shit. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to send my boy Julio the right link.
Did you see at least a sighting of Julio Jones yesterday?
He did. He scored a touchdown.
Yeah. I'm
He
like,
scored.
wow.
He scored a touchdown, and a nice one at that.
I told this guy he's an idiot. This guy's an idiot. Um, no, here it worked. This guy.
Hold on, give me a
Well,
second.
I don't think anybody had him. To be honest with you.
Oh, I gotta show you. I got something in the mail.
In the mail.
The mail.
Mail time, mail time, mail time.
All right, fucking Blue's Clues over here. God damn it.
What did you get, motherfucker?
Mail time.
Hey, I got the countdown for Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Wednesday 16th, right? Yeah.
What's the countdown? What are you talking
Oh,
about? Oh, Warzone.
oh. Yeah. But other than that, back to football.
I'm about to delete Warzone, the first one, because I heard it's a 100 gig file. So
It's not going to continue from that one, right?
oh, it's a whole new game.
So we have to delete the old one.
I have to delete Warzone, and I haven't been playing it, so I might as well just delete it now because I've been playing I've been trying to level up those guns. Oh man, you missed a hell of a time over the weekend, man. I got on there with Santana and my boy from work, Mr. Daniel Ferruki, bro. And so Daniel's from he's from Pakistan.
Uh huh.
So I follow this dude on Instagram. I don't know where he's from. I just know that he wears um damn, what's the headgear that they call that? Um, a Habib, I think it's called. Habib,
Oh,
I'm
don't
not.
ask me the word. I have no idea. I just know it's a
Jihad,
special hat.
jihad. But the jihad is for women. It's a dude. So he's wearing like a scarf that's like wrapped around his head. But I don't. Okay, well, whatever that is, right? I don't. But so, anyways, he runs around and he looks like Arab. That's what he looks like, but or maybe
Right.
Latino, like that skin color. So he runs around with the RPG. The dude on TikTok. He's actually dude on TikTok. He plays Warzone. He and he runs around he runs around with an RPG and he does the noise.
All right.
Right? And he kills people. So with my friend from Pakistan, I was doing that shit on Saturday.
I don't know.
Hey bro, let me tell you something, bro. That RPG is OP. That
Well, yeah.
RPG,
I mean, in team
bro.
deathmatch, a lot of
I
motherfuckers do
was
that.
getting so many like triple kills, double kills.
Yeah, a lot of people do that
So,
on multiplayer. They do that
so
shit.
whatever, bro. We're playing right, and there's this game. I'm 12-2. I got 12 kills, 2 deaths. Right.
Right.
We win, and we go on to the obviously the where it becomes an open chat,
Right.
and the guy's running his mouth. Oh, fuck you, cancer free, fuck you, cancer free. You with your RPG. I said, well, I got 12 kills. He goes, fuck, that's all you got, 12 kills. Like, man. I was like, okay. Everybody started laughing.
I don't know.
Like, so 12 kills is 12 kills, bro. Even with an RPG, it was a lot of fun. But yeah, man, I gotta get you to play with him. I gotta get you to play with. These a trip. Oh, those are a lot better.
Well, I don't use RPGs, bro. I kill people
I
for
like
fun.
these a lot better. Who do you kill?
A lot more than you.
I don't know
That's for
about that.
sure.
Oh, those are even better. I like those too. those were black. Woo! Or my shoe game get better.
I think they were bringing out the white and blacks again. I mean, the white, black, or black and white, whatever they
The thing
call it.
is, I have
The
three.
ones.
I have two of those already. I
I think
have
it's
the white.
is it this month or no next month? I think or
I
end of
have
this
the
month.
white. I have the white and blacks that zip up from the side, and then I have the white and blacks with the fluorescent, like whatever that is on the back heel.
Mhm.
I don't need any more. I'm looking at what I want are some all white ones. Some high top all white ones is what I want. Like cocaine, like whiteout edition, or before off white. And what I'm looking for too is like the orange and black ones or the varsities. I want varsities. That's what I really want. But the varsities Jordans are nice too. Um, Either one of those three, I would be happy. So yeah, man. I was talking about a little earlier, man. Chef Jew, he comes on here from time to time. You see him more in the comment section, Willie. He got married over the weekend at the Dolphins game.
Who?
This guy, Chef Jew, he usually comes on our comment section. But he got married, man. He got married at the Dolphins game. He was on the news. Shout out to Chef Jew if he's watching. Happy for you. Enjoy married life. I'm gonna give you some advice. Happy wife, happy life.
Did you hear that UFC fighter that died?
What you see? Who died?
Michael Johnson, I think is his name.
But in a fight, he died in a fight, or he died like at home.
No, he died. Like I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I just know he died. He was like 38 years old.
Okay, I saw that, but I don't think he died in a fight though.
No. I didn't say he died on a fight. I said he died. What? I don't know. I didn't look into it, but there's a coworker here that does all that shit. He was telling me that shit today.
He died in dead.
Look it up since you got the
No, but this isn't him.
Michael.
Michael? No, Anthony
Mike,
Rumble. Is his name. He died of an illness. He didn't die of like.
no,
He
not
had.
that guy. It's
He
it's.
died. He died yesterday.
What's the guy's name? You said?
Anthony Rumble Johnson.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
died of an illness. He was 38.
yeah. Well, yeah. I didn't read what it was.
But
He
he
died. I
never
remember
won.
watching some of his fights.
Yeah.
He was supposed to fight John Jones at one point. I don't know. A while back in lightweight, so I mean a light heavyweight.
He challenged Daniel
He did
Cormier,
fight Cormier. Yeah,
and he lost. Obviously.
he was good though. He was pretty good. He was decent.
Oh, rest in peace to him.
But I know that 38. That's young.
What's your score predictions for tonight? For tonight's game?
Tonight, my boy that I said that he's gonna be a Pro Bowler, MVP candidate.
I like how you changed that. I like how you changed that.
MVP candidate.
Candidate.
Mr. Hurts is gonna put a hurting on Washington.
You saw that Tua jumped the odds. He jumped the betting odds.
Well, imagine, man.
For MVP
Tua keeps
over Josh Allen.
Yeah. I saw that. If you think about it, Josh Allen could regress a little bit with this injury.
I think so.
You know, when he plays a real good team.
I need a tight end, bro.
Huh?
I need a tight end bad.
You want a tight end?
I need one bad, bro. Darren
You
Waller,
want Zach Ertz?
He's on fuck you. He's on IR too.
I know, man. I read that today. I was like, oh man, well, so much for that.
What am I doing? Two motherfuckers on IR. I had to move him to IR later.
I don't you wish you had Kelsey?
Well, you didn't want to give him up.
Hell no, man. No, that's my guy.
I would have gave you a good deal for him, but you don't want to give him up. You don't want to part
What
ways.
deal? You didn't never mention about no deal.
I mentioned the deal. You just don't want to entertain.
No, you never mentioned the deal because now I know you ain't got no tight end, so you ain't getting me back no tight end. So ain't
What
no
you mean?
deal.
I did. I offered you CD Lamb, and I offered you Austin Eckler for Travis.
Fuck out of here. You didn't offer me that. You didn't offer me that lying sack of shit.
Oh man, you should make a. Well, I
You
mean,
saw Jonathan Taylor though.
I talked
That boy
about
came
John.
out of the Boondocks.
He didn't come out the Boondocks. He's just healthy now. He
No, I
wasn't
mean he came out of the Boondocks. I mean the guy hasn't scored that since week 1.
because he hasn't been healthy. He's been
Yeah.
hurt. He's been hurt. Did a
No, but
did
even
two
before that,
inches.
it's just the offense was terrible. But I guess
Oh
Jeff
wow.
Saturday did something.
Oh yeah. He gonna
Them boys were blocking yesterday.
Poseidon should win unless Gobert or Miles doesn't put up with this supposed to.
But
Because
he's
right
playing
now
Corey, I think.
he's playing Corey 81-69. Corey.
Yeah, I need Joe to win. You know what? I'm gonna talk to
Yeah,
Jalen
but
Hurts. Tell Poseidon because I'll probably be off by the time you get on. Tell Poseidon that I'm gonna talk to Jalen Hurts so he can throw to Goddard,
no, no,
and run with Sanders.
no, no, no.
Tell him I'm gonna make that phone call.
I'm not. I'm gonna tell him he's gonna make the call not to throw to him. It's only
I
throw.
didn't say that because look, it's recorded.
Only
People,
throw to
people, Miami,
Devontae.
you've heard me. I've
I
said
didn't
what I
hear.
said.
Hey, y'all didn't hear shit. What's going on, Canes Dolphins 1989? Hey man, if you want, man, the links there in the comment section. If you want to come on and talk about yesterday's game, you can. You're more than welcome to. You are invited. So y'all want to come on, have some fun, talk a little shit. Hey,
Hey Phil, I'll be on in a bit.
yeah.
I'll
Get
be
off.
back on. Gotta handle some business.
You ain't gonna handle nothing. The only thing you're gonna handle is an order at McDonald's. Okay, can I get a Big Mac?
Yo, you know you know what? Good thing you mentioned that. I went to Wendy's today for lunch, and their prices went up.
I fucking can't with you.
Their prices went up, bro. A fucking combo now costs $10.
What do you think a combo costs?
Nah, not
Look,
$10.
first
Not
of all,
like that.
why are you buying combos when you can buy the 4 for 4 or the $5 Biggie
Well,
Bag?
I was pretty hungry, man, and I wanted that fucking big
Bro,
meal, dog.
a $4 4 for 4 is not
Well,
no
listen,
food
that's
for
not
you.
the point. The point is that the prices fucking went up crazy. And even the one
Yeah,
with
because they want you
the
to
Big
buy
Bacon
4
Classic,
for 4
the Big Bacon Classic is $15.
because bro, you know what? You deserve this. You deserve a slap. Yeah,
Nah,
since
slap.
you
You know what?
get,
I'm
since
gonna
you
slap her. I see her that red-headed Wendy's. That red-headed Wendy's. I'm gonna slap the taste out of her for that bullshit. I'm gonna go check McDonald's later today.
sir, it's called inflation. Okay, we'll have a mess up
Bullshit,
that later.
bomba clock.
What happens when we have inflation, bro? Everything goes up.
That's some bullshit. When I saw that shit, I said, "What?"
Not only are interest rates rising, apparently baconators are rising prices too.
Hell yeah! I don't know about McDonald's, but I'm pretty sure if Wendy's went up, they all did.
Will's over here complaining about how his Wendy's went up in price to $10 for a combo, and I said, "Well, why the hell are you buying a combo when you buy a 4 or $5 Big Bag?" He said he was hungry. I said, "That ain't enough food for you? God damn, that's a lot of food, bro."
Nah, man, I
Yo.
like my big meals, man.
Hey, real quick, let me welcome to the panel Canes Dolphins 1989. Oh my God. What's
Dale,
going
primo.
on,
I'll hit
man?
you up later. Dale.
God, I'll see you in a little bit. What's going on, Canes?
How about them Canes?
How about the Vins? We ain't on here for them Canes. Well, the Canes won this weekend, right?
Yeah.
I stopped watching. I'm telling you, them shit's got me so depressed I stopped watching.
How about them Dolphins?
Oh, the Dolphins I watched. Hey, I was so confident by the third quarter, I went to red zone.
This guy.
Boy, yeah, man, that was an ass whooping, bro. We put a
Hey, I was so confident. I turned the
I I went there.
I
and
should
started
take him
watching
off
that
at
Minnesota
halftime
game.
and said, "Fuck it."
Literally, it was like I was like, you know what? I was kind of glad I ended up selling the tickets because now I sold my other tickets for
Well,
the
shit, they didn't
Houston
play
game.
nobody.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I was happy. In fact,
Me
Skylar
too.
Thompson came in at the end of the game, which is good, man. I'm happy that we were able to see that. I mean, we haven't seen that in quite some time as Dolphins fans. So it's a lot of fun, man, to see. It's a lot of
That's true.
fun.
We need a better backup.
Nah, Skylar's fine. Skylar's fine.
Eh.
They're gonna get rid of. I think Teddy's done after the season, so he won't be a Dolphin. He's gonna be Skyler's gonna come in and take that mantle and back up, and then we should be fine.
Damn, you don't like him?
Teddy?
Yeah,
No, you horrible.
I do. I like him.
I like him as a player, but not
Yeah, me too.
anymore. I liked him when he was in Minnesota.
Man, I
But
liked him
after that
when he
injury, he
was
hasn't
at
been the same.
Miami Northwestern.
Oh damn, you talking about high school?
Yeah, man, I followed him from high school.
Shit, Mr. Bridgewater.
Yeah, and then he went to Louisville.
Yeah.
So I've been
Was it
following him.
Louisville? It
Huh?
was Louisville. It was
Yeah.
Louisville. It was Louisville. Yeah, man. He needs to hang it up, man. I love him as a player,
Oh,
but he needs to hang it up. Like I think
you should switch
he is ever
positions.
since that. No, bro. The injuries what caused all these issues. You don't want to take hits. I don't blame him. You don't need to.
He's only
He made
30
his
years
money.
old, man.
He made his money, bro. Go be an announcer or an entrepreneur. Make just as much
Or
money.
be a coach.
Yeah, be a coach. He made his money. Louisville needs coaching.
Ah,
I'm just saying. It's true.
I want to go to that shit show.
Well. I mean, he could go to a team that's looking for another bridge quarterback, but there's only a couple of those teams now. So for the most part, most teams are set up. I mean, he can go to maybe Houston. He can go play for the Texans, depending on how they feel about Mills. He's not going to return to Denver. He's not going to return to Carolina. Carolina can use him, but he's not going to return there.
Hell no.
Maybe. Well, the thing is, Daniel Jones has been playing real well, so I would have said the Giants, but I don't see that happening.
No, me either.
The Jets, no. Tampa, maybe, depending on what Tom decides to do at the end of the season. So maybe he can end up in Tampa, going a couple miles.
I want to go
north.
to Tampa.
Why
Fuck
not?
that, man. I'm retiring.
Why not? Why not?
Shit, I'm retiring. Fuck that.
If Tom leaves and decides to retire, you want to go and play for Tampa with the receivers that they have?
Man, I'll hang my cleats up. Forget that.
Bro, y'all tripping. You tripping, bro. Tripping. I'll take that in a heartbeat. You get to throw to Mike Evans.
Only because he's old and out of shape.
Who, Tom?
No, Teddy.
No, Teddy's not out of shape, bro. Teddy's in shape, but the issue is he doesn't use his legs anymore.
Because he's
He'd
been
rather
hurt.
sit in the pocket. Yeah, bro, but you can't be like that as a quarterback. This offense, I'm sorry, guys, it's not meant for pocket passers.
Well, then
I
he
wish
needs to get out of the league then.
Tua would use his legs more. He's more effective as a pocket passer. I would give him that, but I would wish he would use his legs more and roll out the pocket a little bit and get that pocket moving, so he can extend plays, which he's been doing. He drops further back, takes the bigger drops, deeper drops is what the word I was looking for. He takes deeper drops, which again, it's to keep that offense in front of him, that line in front of him. So, it's just I just think that Teddy's going to end up being somewhere else. Let me welcome to the panel real quick, Poseidon. What's going on, Poseidon?
What's up, Poseidon?
What's going on? What's going on?
What's
Hey
up?
man. Tell me how you felt about that victory this Sunday.
Great overall win, but the job's not done.
No,
well, sir,
not.
we got a long way to go. We got a
Done.
beautiful bye week, man, to get rested up. But hopefully, we
Looks
get some
nice.
players back.
Everything looks nice. Everything looks good. But we gotta the main objective is right now is to make it to the playoffs.
Of course. Of course. If Miami, and I was kind of talking about this a little bit earlier, if Miami is able to somehow, if Miami is able to somehow win out right now, they're a game behind KC at the number 1 spot. They're tied with Houston, with Tennessee. I'm sorry.
Yes, they are. I saw that
So,
this morning.
so if Miami can win out, we just need those teams to lose one game, and hopefully it's an AFC game and not an NFC
Right
game.
now, we, one of the objectives should be to beat the Jets.
Yes, sir.
And to beat the
But
Bills.
that's at the end of the season. We're lucky because that's the last game of the season.
Well, that should be the major objective. Winning the division.
Well, I would have said the major objective should be beating Buffalo.
Beating the division. You need to beat everybody in the division, regardless of Buffalo, whoever. Jets are playing the Jets D. I'm not going to vouch for the offense because what's holding the Jets is the defense.
It's their defense, yeah.
But
they did play us without Tua.
Yes, I do agree. I think that should change a big landscape.
And they did play us with losing our starting quarterback on the first fucking play. Just bullshit. But whatever.
Hopefully Tua again. I love the way the O-line is playing. The O-line's playing great. They've been playing outstanding. They've been giving him protection, giving him time to throw the ball.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Definitely a dramatic improvement since him being back in the lineup.
Tua's throwing darts. Tua's throwing darts. The past 3 games, he's been outstanding.
I do agree.
But like I said earlier, the job's not done. We need to win the division because it's been a long time since we won the division.
Hell yeah, it's been forever.
It's gonna take a lot, man. We have a crazy road week coming up ahead. Obviously, we have our bye this week. We have one last home game against Houston. That will be our last home game for 4 weeks. Then we go away. We play San Francisco, which San Fran's another team that's been building up steam after that McCaffrey trade. We're gonna have another team that's gonna come in here that's predominantly a run team, like kind of similar to Cleveland, but a lot better. Especially all around, they're a lot better. They have better weapons, in my opinion. So we're gonna have to shut them down. We're gonna have to take care of business and beat Houston, and make sure that we beat these teams that we're supposed to be beating, that we're expected to beat, which we've done the past 4 weeks. Then you got to go and beat San Fran on that road trip, and then followed by the Chargers, which is another team that is riddled with injuries. But by then they should have some of those guys back. So we got to look out for them too, which is another hot team. With their
not the Bills.
And then we go at the Bills. So it's yes, we have it the next 2 weeks, we have it easy, but then it gets a little challenging. And then after that, it kind of smooths out with the final 3 games with when you play Green Bay. If we can get in there and win out prior to that Green Bay game, we should be fine. Because then you play Green Bay, New England, and then you follow that up with the Jets. So Green Bay at home, Cleveland away, and the Jets at home.
We will be out there. I know some of us will be out there on that game.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. No, we should all be out here. I think Willie Beeman's going or no?
Yeah, he's on that.
So we're all here. It's me, you, Willie, and Will. Will got his tickets, right?
Yeah. Everybody said.
Yeah, so we should be good. We should be good. So we'll all be out there. So for the first time, Miami Fan Talk will all be out there at the game, which is great. Poseidon for sure is going to be cooking something up. He taught me everything I know on the grill.
Damn Skippy.
For the most part, he taught me most of everything I know.
It's looking like Philly cheesesteaks.
Hey, dude. Yo, I do some bomb sliders that I've been wanting to smoke on the pit. I might do that for that game since you're gonna do Philly cheesesteaks. So
it definitely does look like Philly cheesesteaks. I'm not taking the grill.
You're taking the Blackstone?
Yeah, I'm taking it's not a Blackstone, man. I'm not up there in class, but
I call it
when you're a cook, you can cook on any.
No, I'm not saying like that. I just call it the Blackstone because that's what I have. It's just
It's called the griddle. You learn something new.
I learned another thing new from Poseidon. So yeah. If you're gonna do Philly steaks, I might smoke some. The thing is, is it a 1:00 game or a 4:00?
It's a 1:00 game.
That's
I wish they switch it. I wish they would switch it.
That's the issue, bro. It's kind of hard to smoke ribs when you're. I would have to pre-cook in the oven for 2 hours before.
No, you could smoke it. You could smoke. Remember, when you smoke ribs, you could smoke it the day before.
Yeah,
it'll be good the next day.
That's true. You just heat it up on the grill, and that's it. Because what I was going to do is I was going to cook it. I usually do it 2 hours in the oven. If I'm going like a 1:00 game, I'll do 2 hours wrap and then 2 hours unwrap.
Bro, we sound like some fat boys on here, bro.
Hey, food is food, man. It's good as fuck. I ain't gonna lie.
I hope all y'all motherfuckers on here listening are just like.
That's it. This is the cooking hour.
Yeah. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, it's cooking hour, literally. So yeah, man, we're gonna have some fun that game. That game's gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of trash talking about but I hope we just come out there.
Green Bay finally got a win. That was a great game that day.
That's what I was saying earlier. They got an impressive win. Watson finally came through for them. Is it Watson or Wilkins? What's that guy's last name? That receiver from North Dakota, the rookie. Well, he finally came through with 3 touchdowns against a very good Dallas defense.
Oh, you talking about?
I can't remember the guy's name. The dude from North Dakota.
Romeo Dobbs?
No, not Dobbs. The other one.
You talking about Watson?
Mr. Drops. Watson. Mr. Drops. But that's all he does is drop passes. He's always hurt.
I'm surprised he's not celebrating his victory today on here.
That's what I was saying earlier. I don't know, bro. Y'all, you know what it is, bro? Is that he's went through 5 weeks of intense psychological therapy. 5 weeks.
He also voted for Herschel Walker.
Oh no.
Damn.
Yo, there's so many funny clips of that guy talking. It's so funny. Oh my god, that dude, bro, gives me a headache every time you listen to him.
Well, you definitely gotta watch that.
The greatest country in the United States is what he said. The greatest country in the United States. And I'm like, wait, isn't the United States the country? You mean the greatest state in the United States?
But you gotta watch the Saturday Night Live.
With Chappelle? Oh yeah, I gotta watch it. That.
That thing is he's a trip.
Chappelle, yeah, man. Chappelle's funny.
Hell
he's
funny.
I wish I can go to that stand-up, man, but it's just too expensive. Way too expensive. I would love to see him in person, but it's gonna kill somebody. It's gonna kill somebody. Hey, Willie, I see you on the comment section, Willie. I see you, Willie Bateman. Hey, man, Willie was on here talking some shit, bro. Willie was on here saying how he called Hurts and he told Hurts to not throw to Goddard and Miles Sanders. That's what he said. That's all I gotta say. He said that only to Devontae Smith and AJ Brown.
Isn't he the one that has Zach Ertz?
No, Goddard and Miles. I said Miles Sanders.
But isn't he the one that has Zach Ertz?
Yeah, he's on IR. But he started.
I don't think he should. I don't think he should be worried about them throwing to Goddard and Sanders. He should be worried about who's going to be throwing the ball to Zach Ertz now.
What
I
you
think
mean?
It's going to be the rehab trainer.
No, but Zach Ertz is done. He's done for the season.
Yeah, that's
no way, for real.
Yeah, he's done for the season.
Yeah, he's done for the season. They're going to be throwing medicine balls to him now.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Oh yeah, did he get any points for touchdowns with medicine balls?
That sucks, though, man.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. He
was having a great year.
He was having a great year. It's sad to see that.
You got to understand there, Kings Golf, and the problem is that I'm the leader in that fantasy league.
Fuck you.
So everybody,
everybody
wants me.
Hey, he did beat my ass, bro. He beat my ass pretty good. I was number one at one point.
Everybody wants me to lose. So right now I'm losing. I'm down 12 points with 2 to play, which is Sanders and Goddard. Let's go.
Oh wow, Cooper Kupp has a high ankle sprain. He won't be out.
So I do get the feeling that Washington is the team that's going to beat Philly. I get that feeling. I don't know why.
No, I doubt it.
I'm listen. I seen Heineke beat teams that you would not think, and I think he could. I
don't know, bro. I don't know.
I don't know. Hey, listen. If you're better today, take Washington. Take Washington today. You got 3 minutes.
I can't do it, man. I can't.
You got 3 minutes. Take Washington.
I can't go for hot trash.
You guys are gonna remember me tomorrow.
I can't do it.
Wait, what?
I understand. I
can't go for hot garbage, man.
Hey, tonight is a night to take Washington, and I'm telling you, I like Heineke tonight. I'm telling you.
Well, I don't like Heineke tonight because I need 10 points and I have Philly's defense. So.
Yeah, I don't trust you with your quarterback picks, man. You said Tyler Van Dyke would be quarterback.
Whoa.
Whoa. Who said that?
I said that at the beginning of the season. Now I regret. Now I retract that statement.
What?
He said
Tyler Van Dyke was a top 5 quarterback. He was a top quarterback. No, you're not on here, Willie. He was projected a first rounder, but he was projected.
He was until he got hurt. 3.
Yeah,
and he fell off.
Hey, look, listen, you big mother sucker, Billy. Stop starting shit that I ain't even say. Mother sucker. Think I'm not listening to you. I'm listening.
I know you listening because you answered when you were replying as I said it.
Listen.
That's what you said.
He heard the part.
I said that I'm gonna call up these guys so to throw the Goddard and Sanders go run because I want him to beat Court.
I don't know.
They're gonna throw to Goddard and they're gonna throw to Sanders.
Hey, you know who they ain't gonna throw to?
Who?
Static.
Hey. Just left.
That's what happens. You got $1,000 phone and you can't get on a podcast. That's a shame.
Damn.
These people from Cricket. I tell you, these Cricket users.
So
sad.
You're in the back, right?
That's a good one. These Cricket users.
Huh?
Yeah.
Make sure you don't say anything.
Okay. Wait a minute.
I told you. Like, you don't say nothing. You say hi, you say bye. You don't ask questions, you don't say anything. Because I don't want her to have to play this.
I hope you know we can hear that.
Whoa. I hope you guys do know.
Hold on. Live. You good?
We are live.
No worries.
We're live.
Let me call my wife back.
What just happened?
That dude about to commit some
shit.
Shit.
Was everything cool?
Yeah, I know, we're fine. Where was fine. Where was probably in the middle.
How the hell did that happen?
I don't know. Yo.
He put her on. Is that possible you can put somebody on 3-way on the podcast?
I don't know.
I don't fucking know. Yo, what's up, man? FanDuel's not playing the Monday night game?
Who's that?
Shit already full. I'm trying to find the FanDuel's Monday night game so I can bet, but I don't see them. I don't see anything here.
Listen, man. That shit's
over. Here it is.
The sports book is where it's at.
Oh shit! I think I already. Nah, fuck. Damn, I fucked up.
Well, I think DraftKings has the better one. I think
that's why I don't see it.
The flash.
No,
drive.
it's because it's already started. So it already came.
Yeah,
out.
but you could do the DraftKings. If you have DraftKings, you could do the flash drive where you pick 5 or 6 players each quarter. And whoever has the most points wins. Yeah, you have to draft them. It's like a 2-minute draft that they do.
Webble's back. They had him on the screen. What's going on, Webble? Now that you're back.
What's going on, fellas? What's going on, fellas? Everything good?
You come on here and all the babies scream.
Huh?
You come on here and all the babies scream, bro. What's going on?
Hey, they gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
You guys are tripping, bro. Oh shit! I almost dropped my mic. I'm watching this game right now. Well, I don't know what happened on kickoff, but
Yeah, I guess they had a nice little run back, but I guess it was a holding and they brought that shit back.
Yeah, they brought it back to the 11, so they started on their own 11, started with 5.
I like Washington tonight.
You already know what that means. Gibson is not going to be the premier running back, which you already know he's not. So hopefully,
they just put him in. They just took out Robinson. They put in Gibson on 3rd and 5. He's a third down back.
Yeah, but he was last year the primary back.
I know. I have Gibson in my other league, and I have Robinson.
Yeah, they're moving on. I think it's his pay. Don't they got to pay him this year after this year?
Yeah, I think so. Oh my God, what a defensive play! Good
job. It's at Philadelphia, though. Philadelphia ain't giving up this game.
That was a nice little shoulder pass to Curtis Samuel, but he put a little too far back. I wish that Haneke would put it out a little further in front, lead him in stride. So Samuels had to come back for the ball. Scott made a nice defensive
play. So tell me, Mr. Webo, what were your thoughts on that Dolphin game yesterday, man?
Well, the Dolphin game was good. You guys played really good. You guys did a good job of protecting Tua on both ends. Because you didn't get no pressure from Clowney or Myles Garrett. So, but the one thing I noticed is maybe that was in the game plan to try to get the ball out of Tua's hand fast, not trying to hold the ball, because you guys didn't really go for too many deep routes yesterday.
They came to run the ball. They came to.
Wilson. Listen, I say Wilson is a good pickup for you guys because he's running with purpose. He's running with purpose.
What a fucking idiot, bro!
So it's a good. The only thing to me about Mozart and Wilson, to me, they're like the same body type. So I feel like they both can kind of do the same thing.
Philly special teams got a roughing the punter.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
And gave the ball back to Washington.
Dumbass.
But be honest with you, really good win. I'm not saying the Browns were a good team, but the Browns were a good team, but y'all took them out of their game, and their game is to run the ball. So you guys scored. You guys freaking score fast and early, so it took them out of their game. And that one touchdown that Chubbs did get, that wasn't gonna, you know what I'm saying? It brought them back down to 13, but you guys went right back and scored again. So I was like, okay, this is not gonna happen.
Heineke just got sacked, fumbled, recovered by the Eagles defense. I am now over. Let's go.
Hey, but yeah, man. Like I said, solid win for the Dolphins. They're doing what they need to do, man. They're getting W's, bro.
They're doing
and like I said, let the chips fall where they fall. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you guys are doing your job, and that's coming out. That's coming out with the W.
So what I wanted to ask you, Will, how'd you feel about your Packers win?
Oh, I felt amazing, bro. Bro. Christian Watson finally woke the fuck up.
Hey,
yeah, bro.
That shit was fixed.
What, that game?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think that game. Think that game was.
No, there's a video on that shit.
You can't believe everything you watch, okay?
Listen. Hey, I'll tell you one thing. You know, when you're in the heat of the moment and you got certain things, like I said, sometimes you need to take the points. You need to take the emotion out of it and take the points. Because they could have kicked that field goal and put the pressure back on the Packers to move the ball.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, the Packers were moving the ball effectively yesterday. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? You got to put that pressure back on them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got a good defense. You know, Dallas has a good defense. You know, they supposedly have one of the best defense. You know, they've been doing their things the last couple of weeks. We've been seeing it, or the whole season,
Yeah.
should we say? So why don't trust your defense there? Because of Aaron Rodgers and Aaron Rodgers by committee. Because like I said, I'm a Packer fan,
Right.
and right now, you know what I'm saying, it's not a solid team all around. But if we wake the fuck up,
Exactly.
that team could be a problem. This
Yeah,
team could be a
and
problem. And I
someone
think that
told me.
game right there helped us out a lot. But I said sometimes you got to take the emotion out of it and go
Yeah,
for the
you
field
have
goal
to.
and try to win. And you know what I'm saying? Put that pressure. I just don't understand that these analytics and you know they're telling the coach saying, hey, we need to go for it on this play because if we go for it, it's an 80% chance to win.
Right.
Bro, but what about the other 20%? What about the other little 20%? And what you think
Yeah.
Green Bay? And you think
Yeah.
Green Bay on fourth down ain't gonna even it was a front four. You know what that front four was gonna do? They were gonna empty out the gas tank on that play.
Yep.
They were gonna
Man, you
empty out the
throwing
gas
off
tank, and
Zoom?
that's what they end up doing. They empty out the gas tank, and they got the play. You know what I'm saying? They got the play that they stopped them, and then you know history's there. You know what Green Bay did what they had to do. At the end of the day, they did what they had to do.
Same old Cowboys, man. They suck.
But like I say, but like we've been saying, what's been the formula for the Cowboys? What's been their formula? Their formula is to run the ball. Their formula right now is to run the ball and not have Prescott cannot be throwing 46 times a game.
Hell
That
no.
that's
I
too
agree.
much
No
throwing for
fucking way.
Prescott. Too much throwing for Prescott. Even I know Ezekiel didn't play, so the workload was on Pollard. Pollard had 22 carries, but
He did his
still.
thing though. He still
No,
did his
no, he
thing.
played good. No, Pollard played good.
Yeah.
Pollard played good. But
And
he, like I said, he
he's
had.
proving if they decide to move on from Zeke, they can.
But I mean,
Zeke,
like
I
you have
doubt it.
the other running back. They had the other running back that got some good positive yardage too. They should have, you know what I'm saying? They probably should have ran the ball a little bit more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know that's what Green Bay did, and that's what they need to stick to.
Hell
They need to
yeah, man.
stick
They
to. They
dominated
need to
them
stick to.
boys.
They need to stick to running that rock
Hell yeah.
and let the run game develop the pass game because, bro, I'm not saying that's gonna happen every week, but hey, listen, I'm glad that boy finally woke the fuck up
You
because he
damn
needed
right.
to wake
Me
the
too.
fuck up. He needed to wake the fuck up because I know what he could bring. You know, I see what he could bring to the team because he's not slow, he's tall, and he's a body. You know what I'm saying? So you got him. That you got three problems there, and that's what Green Bay likes. Green Bay likes tall receivers, like you know what I'm saying, and that are quick. I know
Yep.
Lazard is not quick, but Lazard is a great run blocker. If you watch that game, you see him that most of the game he was lined up next to the tight end because he was blocking. But it gave Aaron Jones and Dylan those rushing yards. So I'm not gonna be mad because at the end of the day, just because you're a receiver, that your job is not just to run routes.
Whoa. Yo,
You
Zoo
know,
over here. Zoo over here throwing shots. Throwing shots at the
And,
Packers.
and you know what?
hey, we can't.
Good
Hey,
thing-
listen, I don't want you saying that the Bears are better than the Packers because the
Hell
Bears just
no.
lost.
Fuck out of
Because
here.
the Bears just lost to the Lions.
And
Yeah.
the Bears ain't better than
But I will
shit.
say the Lions also.
But listen, and if you're gonna have Justin Fields doing everything for your team, if he's gonna be doing everything, every little thing, you're
The
not gonna
Bears
get
are not better than
that
the
guy's
Packers.
that
I'm
guy is not
sorry.
gonna have a long career. He's not gonna have a big career there because he's gonna get hurt.
That's right.
Well, Zoo does make a good point though.
What?
So did you.
Oh, shots be taken again. Damn.
You hit it with that.
But you did make a valuable point.
Yeah, he did.
You did make a valuable point, especially in regards to Prescott about throwing the ball 40 times in a game.
Yeah,
I mean,
they can. They're not. That's not
if
their
Dallas,
identity. They don't
if
have the
Dallas
receivers
really
for that
think,
anything.
if Dallas really thinks that they're just going to sit there and have Prescott win the game with his arm, that's not going to happen. That happened. That run that they had, which they choked in the playoffs. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they choked in the divisional championship game, I believe, and I think they lost it to. Didn't they lose to Denver? Wasn't that the year that
No, Denver's in the
Denver
AFC.
won
But you
that
talking
Super
about in the
Bowl?
playoffs?
Yeah. Didn't they have that run when Denver won the? When Denver won the.
Oh, but you talking about when Romo was a quarterback?
No. A couple years back when they made that run with Prescott. They made that run. I think they made it to either the AFC Championship and they lost.
No, the NFC. You're thinking
The NFC Championship, but I don't think they made it. I don't think they.
The NFC.
I don't think they made it that far.
Romo. It was Romo.
I think Denver won that year.
No, Denver Romo was still there. Because that was Manning.
No.
That was 2018 or 2016. Some shit.
They made a run. That they were like 12-5 or something like that.
2018.
And I believe.
Yeah, but I think they lost in the first round. I don't think they made it to the second round. I think they lost in the first round.
Yeah, that was Romo.
No, it was not Romo. It was
Dak. Even if it was with Dak, I think if it was with Dak, they lost in the first round. They haven't been to no NFC championship game.
And remember, Dak took over because Romo got hurt.
No.
Yeah, mid-season.
Dak took them. They made that run. They made that playoff run where they had. I think Don, if I'm not mistaken, Denver won that year.
I don't think so.
But Denver won that year. That was Manning.
That was Manning.
Remember, Denver hasn't been there since Manning.
Yeah, dude.
Wasn't that 2018?
That was 2018. But when was Dak drafted? If it was 2018, Romo was still the quarterback. Because he was.
Dak has been in the league 5 years? Dak's been in the league 5 years or 6 years?
He has to be the same time as I think more than that.
No.
He has to be more than that, 6, 7 years.
He just signed his rookie extension last year, no?
I think this is his sixth. I think this is his sixth season and his sixth season.
Some shit like that. if it was Manning, that was Romo, and Romo got hurt, and then Dak came in.
Point is that they can't with Dak. You can't have him throw.
Because if I'm not mistaken, that playoff game that Romo came back, they benched Dak for Romo.
You talking about Romo? No, forget about Romo. That was like 2017, 2016.
I don't know. Then again, Denver went twice, so Denver went twice and won one.
I'll find out for you, bro. I'll find out for you.
Find out because I don't remember that. Well, Washington's moving the ball right now on the run with the run game with Robinson. They're midfield right now. Actually, that was Gibson. Gibson took the last carry.
And
let's go.
Another point you made earlier, Huevo, about, and I'm gonna go back to the Dolphins. You made a point in regards to getting things done, and in this league, a lot of players and especially the fans, they look at more at the numbers instead of the wins. And I think it's wins over stats. I don't know if you guys agree, but it's wins over stats.
Of course, all day. The stats are nice, but those are pamper points. That's the icing. That's the icing.
Yeah, you could. I mean, the best example for that is Fields right now with the Bears. I mean, obviously his stats are great, but the Bears, in terms of winning, they're not winning the game.
Oh, but that's the same shit like you could say about Deshaun Watson. The shit that Deshaun Watson was doing before all this bullshit. He was putting up the stats, but they weren't winning games.
Detroit has I think the 10th most wins in the NFL in terms of scoring, but yet look where they are win-loss percentage. So it just goes to show you that you can still. 2015, Denver won the Super Bowl. 2015, Zeus said the first round choker. 2015. Dallas hasn't made it that far since the 90s.
So Dallas is garbage.
Dallas hasn't made it far in a minute, bro. That's what I'm saying. Dallas hasn't made that.
Because they're garbage, man.
They haven't made it to the divisional championship game.
Yeah, because they're garbage.
I understand that. I understand what, but if I'm not mistaken, they did make that run with Dak,
Yeah.
and they and they lost.
Yeah, they lost big time.
I think Dak's playoff run was like 2 years ago.
They Dallas will be Dallas, bro.
I think he got an extension after that year. That's when he got
So
the extension.
inconsistent
Yeah,
too.
but that was when he got to the
Yeah, he
divisional
got the
round. I think he went to the
extension
wild
after.
card. Right, but they just played two games in the playoffs. They got to the divisional. They didn't get to the championship. That was like 2 years ago.
Well, look.
That was like
Dallas
2020,
Dallas
2019.
plays the Vikings this week in
Let's go Vikings.
Minnesota. In Minnesota. But remember,
Let's go
Minnesota. But listen though, Minnesota just played a Super Bowl type of game against the Bills this weekend.
Because they're good, man.
No, they're good. They're good. The Vikings are good. I just say I think Dallas might play this game a little bit better this game than what they played against Green Bay.
Yeah, it's possible.
They need to bounce back, but I'm not saying Minnesota's gonna lose it. I'm just saying you'll see a better performance out of Dak. I would say.
Yeah.
But do you predict that right now, the way Minnesota's playing, that the NFC Championship game will be the Eagles and Minnesota?
I don't know yet.
If we started the playoffs right now, I would 100% agree with you. If we started the playoffs right now, but we still got some time. We still got some time for shit to play out. Hey, remember last year? Listen, just remember last year. There was a team that was 11-0, and what the fuck did they do? And what happened to them?
Lose fast.
Who was that?
That was the Arizona Cardinals last year.
Yeah, they fell off quickly too.
And they fell off real quick. So I'm not saying that could happen with Philly or that could happen with Minnesota. I'm not saying that's gonna happen, but it could happen.
Somebody's gonna catch on. Somebody's gonna catch on to that running.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen.
Right now, Washington's in the red zone right now.
Yeah, Washington about to score. They pushing the ball.
They're on the 6 right now. Yeah, and it looks like Gibson's in the game. Yeah, that's Gibson.
Ooh, nice.
And Gibson got to the 1.
Oh, come on, keep him in. Give me the touchdown.
He's that goal line back.
Keep him in because I got him in the game and I'm playing Scala. And he got AJ Brown. So it's gonna be a problem, and I'm down 1 point.
Well, so far, Fields, Hurts scored a rushing touchdown in the first place.
I know. He already got like 20 yards rushing.
Who that?
Touchdown.
Fields got like 20 yards rushing.
Touchdown Gibson.
Let's go. Let's get a little bit of points.
That hurt. And
they got a little bit of points on Scala ass. Hey, let that boy Devontae Smith have a good ass game today, and not AJ Brown, please.
Hey, did y'all see? As soon as the Vikings, as soon as they beat the Bills, the Bills made so much excuses for why they lost.
They shot themselves in the foot though. The Bills shot themselves in the foot. I keep trying to tell everybody when you rely too much on Josh Allen throwing the ball so goddamn much and running the ball, and he's the leading rusher for your damn team.
The ball good. They were running the
ball.
But
they get away from it. But they get away from it. They get away from the run game. That's the fucking problem, Poseidon.
They don't trust those running backs.
But Pablo, you have to when it's getting to those type of games and you're up by that much, bro. You don't need to be throwing the ball and then you get incomplete passes. Run the rock, bro.
Yeah, but he didn't get
He threw that
that
interception, if I'm not
interception
mistaken. Didn't he throw that interception and it
in
was like
the
second
fourth
and 2?
quarter.
Wasn't it second and 2?
Yeah, but it was
Yeah,
like in the fourth quarter.
yeah.
No, it was in overtime. It was second and 2. You're in the red zone. It's
Well,
second
that
and
was
2.
the
But
second one.
but
That was
why?
the second
But
play.
why not get the first down? I keep saying it. But why we playing Madden and we're not playing real life? You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
shit.
You got to question the
Yeah.
coaching there.
Yeah, exactly. That's but I've been saying it. Look, listen, just like Mike McDaniel's did that shit this week. He went for it early in the game on fourth down and something.
And
Bomb.
didn't get it.
I don't. You know what? And Mike said, "Oh, he's showing Miami got balls," and I'm like, in my mind, it's
That
not
shit
really. You
last
know what I'm
week
saying?
too.
It's early in the game, so you could do that. If you make a mistake, the way
Right.
Miami's been playing, you could bounce back because you guys score easily. You've been scoring easily the last couple of weeks, so
Right.
that didn't bother me that y'all went for it. But probably for a lot of Dolphin fans, oh, I can't believe if you know what I'm saying. If that shit didn't go through and y'all would have failed on that shit, and then Cleveland would have scored, they would y'all
Damn right.
everybody would have been shit and brick. Y'all like what the fuck? Why we did that shit? Da. I'm like, bro, it's only the first quarter. Like you know what I'm saying? Come on. But you talking about the fourth fucking quarter? You talking about in the fourth quarter when everything right now is critical, crucial, and you talking about you playing against the time and you playing against the defense. So you can't be dumb because any dumb shit you do, it costs you the game because they already
That's
kicked the
right.
field goal. They already kicked the field goal. So now the pressure's on you. So you can't be giving up the ball like that.
Nope, you can't.
So that's why I say, why not run the ball on second and 2? Set yourself up a little bit better. And then maybe, you know what I'm saying, get them off guard or do something. Or get closer to the end zone. You know what I'm saying?
He's too
I just I
conservative
just
at times, man.
I just don't understand it, dog. And like I said, they need to rely on the run game because they've been losing too many. They lost how many games in the fourth quarter now? I think this is like their fourth game that they lost in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Babo, that's not. It's. I can't blame Josh Allen for it. I can't blame Josh Allen because he's doing his job. But you gotta run the ball. You gotta run the ball, bro.
Yeah, they made so much excuses. Hey, man, we lost because we're injured. I said, what the fuck, really? So the loss is a loss, man. Just take it and run.
Yeah, for teams to say that they're injured, to me is like, bro, listen, you're injured, yes, but there's a lot of teams playing injured.
Yeah.
Uh, there's
Facts.
not one team. There's not one team that goes into to each week that everybody's at 100%.
That's the truth.
Yeah, and we mentioned. Remember, we spoke about that about players playing injured during the season, playing injured.
They do it, bro. They do it because they know they gotta play, they gotta perform. They don't want to let their team down. At the same time, some of them do it
Oh no, but
because
you
of the
get paid.
money.
You get paid a lot of money.
Yeah, I love these jerseys.
Yeah, you
Look
get
at
paid a lot of money, and they pay you a lot of money, and they want to see you out there in the
You're
field.
fresh, man.
That's just nice. It's a new one.
Hey,
It's super
that
cute.
sucks. That
Yeah, that's
sucks.
fresh.
That sucks. That Cooper Cup, that ankle injury.
Yeah, that hurts. That
no.
hurts.
What hurts is the Emmanuel Ogba one.
That hurt
Uh
too.
oh. AJ Brown is hurt. Is he
Yeah.
hurt? He's limping. He's limping.
Oh boy. See, look, we were just talking about injuries, and boom, there you go.
He just ran a route. He
Oh,
caught it.
no, but that's Goddard. Well, I don't know how far ahead or behind I am.
Nah, I'm behind you though. He just got the
That's
first down. I think I'm like a player and a half behind you. Oh, I see him running off the field.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
not
he's
in
a
the
tank.
game right now. He's not in the game right now. It just went to what is it, Smith?
And a lot of these players with the hamstrings, man.
Who's number
That's
3?
one injury that a lot of players
Oh,
you can't even
Pascal.
give a timetable on when they're going to return. That's that hamstring injury. That's one of the injuries that, well, it's common in the NFL.
Oh.
Well, I think in every
Oh.
sport. But that's one injury that's hard to come back from.
That hamstring, yeah. It's a nagging injury. It just nags at you.
It's very hard to come back from it. And if you notice, there, bruh, there's injuries now that they're coming up with that I haven't even heard of. There's injuries now that you haven't even heard of, and it's gonna get worse. So we need a vote for Herschel Walker to become the commissioner of the NFL.
Oh God, you're a fucking trip. You're a trip. Yo, Will, I heard you voted for Herschel Walker.
Georgia is the greatest country in the nation.
I ain't vote for no Herschel Walker. I don't vote, bro.
That's what I heard, bro.
I don't vote either.
Huh?
That's what I heard.
I don't vote, bro. I don't vote, bro. The only voting I do is the All-Star voting for sports.
Boy, that's why we. Well, I mean, that's your opinion.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. You're honest liar.
That boy said he voted for Trump 3 times.
Never in my life.
You're an honest liar.
I never.
Who said that today? That was Dave, right? Dave Chappelle said that he's an honest liar.
Yeah. The only person I voted for was Bill Clinton. That's it. I haven't voted ever since then.
Yeah.
Hey, you need to get a soundbite of that right there, Philly. I did not have any sexual relations with that woman.
I ain't touched no woman.
That Monica Lewinsky.
You touched me first.
There was a lot of, back in the days, they used to call, when you get ahead or something like that, they used to call it Lewinsky.
You getting that Lewinsky.
Yeah,
that Lewinsky, huh?
Lewinsky.
Y'all are trips.
Hey, Brown's back in. AJ Brown is back in the game. He ain't limping now. They gave him that shot. Here we go.
But let me tell you, I must say, that Minnesota and Buffalo game, that shit was a fucking intense ass fucking game.
Hell yeah, it was.
That shit was intense. And so was Green Bay and the Cowboys. I'm not gonna lie, Green Bay and the Cowboys. That shit was intense.
Hey, bro.
And that's what you want to see in football. You came to give the fans what they want to watch.
Yep.
That he changed his shoes. They changed his shoes and everything. AJ Brown.
Well,
but yeah, no, definitely. That they changed that. They changed that Dolphin game once that shit got out of hand. They changed that shit real quick.
Morstead was taking a nap on the bench.
Huh?
Yeah, but Morstead, he ain't put the whole game.
He didn't put the whole game.
Wow.
And got paid. And got paid, bro. And got paid.
And got paid.
Are they really gonna call that PI?
He said, I did my job.
Oh wow. They called that PI. Wow. I didn't think that was
that.
He looked back. Hell no. Yo, you don't get it. Let's welcome to the panel.
Bro, I saw that.
Hey Tom, man, how do you think Baker did this week? I didn't see any Duke Riley.
Yeah, that's a pass interference. He pushed him.
Yeah, but he was looking back.
Yeah, but he's pushing him, bro.
What's up, Todd? You there? Okay. Touchdown. Got her.
Uh-oh. Poseidon in the game. Poseidon back. Poseidon you got the lead, Poseidon?
We like EA Sports. We always in the game, cuz. Come on now.
But yeah, see, you got the lead, right?
No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I need another touchdown. I need one from Miles Sanders. I need 7 and 7. That's all I need.
You almost had it there. They decided to run. They decided to give you sneak.
Oh, but they got Goddard though. Goddard got the touchdown. He got the points right there with Goddard.
Yeah. Oh, he pulled the Patty Mahomes.
Yeah, 6-yard reception.
Yeah.
It was a 6-yard reception.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that ain't gonna. It's only gonna.
And I think he already got one. I think he already has another catch for like another 6 yards. So you got right now you got 7.
That's love, then, man. That's love right there.
You should have 7. You should check, but I'm just saying. I think you should have 7 points.
What's up, Todd? You there?
No, he got off.
Yeah, right here. TD caught by Dallas Goedert.
Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, he did get off.
They just confirmed it, right? They confirmed it. NFL has confirmed the touchdown. Corey right now must be smacking himself. You know that little emoji that they do? Smacking your head. Smacking your hand.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing right now.
That's what he going. Yeah, he will. He'll put it on there. He'll say good game, Joe, and then he'll put that emoji.
Yeah, I'm his nemesis this year. Hopefully, I get Mike Williams back next week. That's what it's looking like because I lost Juju.
Hey, bro. Hey, that would be nice if I could get Keenan Allen to come back too, bro. At least, right? Mike Williams. I can't believe Keenan Allen, bro. He hasn't played since week 1. It's a hamstring, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying about that hamstring, man. It's tough for players to come back from that a lot. Sometimes they don't even come back.
I know that. Well, we seen it this year with Keenan Allen. He hasn't played since week 1, and bruh. And the week that he was supposed to come off the bye, he agitated that shit.
Do you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I had a mic issue earlier. That's why I had to get off and get back on.
I got you.
As I was, what's the score of the game right now?
14-7.
15-7.
Damn it! Come on!
Nope,
I want the Commanders to win this one.
Nope.
Commanders ain't winning.
Nope.
I know that, but I still can't. I still want them to.
Not this one.
Shouldn't gonna
Not this
happen.
game. Big Philly
2 weeks.
needs,
2 weeks from now, baby. 2 weeks from now.
Big Philly needs a very good defensive game by Philly.
Philly getting their first L 2 weeks from now.
Against the Packers?
That's right. Let it go. Let it go. Packers. Okay, we gonna send the Titans packing back home to Tennessee. We gonna get the W.
Are you gonna stop King Henry?
Yeah, that's what we need to do.
Yeah, we gotta.
That's what we need to do.
We gotta snip clip that, guys.
Hey, so what y'all think? What did y'all think of Buffalo, man? That game.
That was the most intense game I've ever seen in my entire life.
Well, I can tell you haven't been watching the show, Todd.
No, I just got on. I just got on YouTube a little while ago.
Yeah, man. You need to jump on at 7:05, and you need to watch the show, bro, so you can keep up with what's going on, man. Come on, Todd.
It was good though. The game was good. That last fourth quarter was insane. The overtime was insane. It was a good game, man.
I just like Josh Allen becoming that porn star with the choke artist.
Hell no.
Nah, I don't think it's all on it. I really think they should have been running the ball. I think that's a coaching problem right there, man.
Dude, that interception was right to Patrick Peterson.
It really was. It was like he just gave it to him.
They should have been running the ball.
That's because they ain't trying to run the route.
And besides,
why you pick up the Key Hines for? Why you pick up another running back for?
Who?
If y'all ain't gonna use him.
Oh, I know, bro. That made no sense. Well, but they used Singletary last game.
But it don't make no sense though.
Yeah, but that was the dump. That was the dump Zach Moss because they don't have to pay him next year.
Yeah.
Hey, we all know Miami got the best running back at the trade deadline.
Oh, they did. They did.
Yeah,
Damn right.
Yeah.
The way Wilson has been playing the past since he's gotten here has been nothing but remarkable.
Hopefully he
Dude, he's like 20 yards short of 200.
He just got the little injury bug, right?
Yeah, he's had that in the past.
But he was buried too under that depth chart in San Fran.
Yeah, that's the reason they traded him.
Yeah, because he was buried. Because they have Elijah Mitchell there.
The minute they got CMC, he was behind.
Yeah, he's extendable. Yeah.
Yeah, but Elijah Mitchell is also another injury bug too.
Hey, we got lucky. They were nice enough to give him to us for a 5th round pick.
Yep. Now it looks like we're winning that trade.
Definitely, you're winning that trade, but they still have to catch it.
They do.
They still got McCaffrey, so you know.
You know when that trade's really going to show it, when it's going to be needed is come December.
The fuck was that?
I have no idea. Come December in the snow, that's when you want those running backs running.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's gonna be interesting to see, man, coming up now. Bro, I hate the fact that they just fucking converted on 3rd down.
But a lot of these teams with the running backs, they really don't have to worry a lot about the snow. They'll get maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 games tops in the snow.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying when we go, I agree, but when we go to Buffalo, that's going to be big.
For now, remember Buffalo's getting a roof, I think.
Yeah, but regardless,
Buffalo's getting a new stadium.
We can't predict right now it's going to snow over there.
No, we can't.
It'll be cold.
It'll be cold as shit, but I don't think it's going to snow. It usually starts snowing like late December.
What are you talking about? There was snow yesterday coming down.
Yeah, but not like that like that.
No.
Yeah, but listen, you're gonna have to play in that cold.
Yeah, it's gonna be cold as shit.
It's gonna be cold, but the snow is like it happens once and a blue moon.
Hey, I just hope we end up getting home field advantage. I hope we get home field. We get home field advantage to the playoffs. We're dangerous.
Y'all better start.
That's why the Dolphins need to win their division. You know, I like the record, but they need to win the division, and they need to continue winning these games. If they continue winning,
I agree.
The job's not done, man. The job is not done.
They have a long way to go.
We're 1 game back of Kansas City for the top AFC East spot.
Bro, what's going on with Philly's defense, bro? I need a pick.
Sleeping.
Today,
dude, you got
the Commanders. I'm telling you today, the Commanders.
Hey, you got to understand that's a divisional game. If records go out the window, it's going to be a tough battle.
Let me get a pick 6, Philly. Come on, bro. Let me seal this game right quick.
Big Philly, who's your team?
I have Philly's defense in fantasy.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I'd rather keep the unbeaten streak. So the hell with your fantasy.
No. What the hell with you? By the way, Todd. Hey, Todd. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, bro.
How'd you feel about my boy Jerome Baker?
He had 1 good play, and you're gonna get happy.
Oh my god,
dude! He gave up 6 completions on 7 passes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Go look at the stats for the game.
Is that he had a sack, if I'm not mistaken.
He also rated a 44 on PFF because of those 6 completions on those 7 attempts.
Hey, where was your boy Duke Riley?
Huh?
Where was your boy Duke Riley?
He was 1 for 2 in coverage, but he did get snaps.
I wonder why.
Landon Roberts made as many plays as Baker did.
Hey, again, he is not better than the two linebackers we have playing right now.
What happened?
Sorry. No, that Todd made a statement a couple weeks back that he said Duke Riley is better than Jerome Baker.
Well, you know what?
Doubt it.
We had Chubbs on the show and on the Joe Rose show this morning, and he wants people to consider him a defensive end.
Who, Chubbs?
He better be. He's going to be taking over for guess who?
No, he's a linebacker, but
he's going to be moving up to D end with Agba going down.
I think they'll probably put Phillips there.
I don't think so.
No, Phillips is on the other side. They're going to put Melvin Ingram there.
And I think Melvin Ingram will take the outside linebacker spot, and they're going to move Chubbs down to the. Chubbs will put his hand in the dirt on the line. He has more pass rushing moves than Ingram.
He's bigger.
Yeah, and stronger.
Ingram is older.
Or you could, you might see more Van Noy.
We don't have Van Noy.
Or not Van Noy. Oh my God.
Roquan.
No, I'm trying to think.
You're gonna see more Raekwon.
No, David. Van Ginkel. You're gonna see more Van Ginkel.
Van Ginkel plays on the other side.
Yeah, but right now he's having trouble when you have your two edge players as Chubbs and
he's not getting playing time.
And Jalen Phillips. So now if you move Chubbs down onto the line, you're going to get more Van Ginkel behind him, I think.
Well, that happens still. At least we have a strong side.
Hey, I'm just happy we made that trade now with Agba going down.
He must have had a lingering injury. He's had a lingering back injury, but that injury happened all at once. Tearing your tricep. They just said we're going to shut you down for the rest of the big investment.
Because he's on IR, right?
Yeah, he's out for the year. He's having surgery on his tricep.
Yeah, that's a tough injury to come back from. I mean, not to come back from, but to play through. There's very few people that can play through that injury.
You can't play through that one, man. You have no strength in that arm.
Yeah.
Nope, it's just dead arm.
So, yeah, he has to do what he has to do, man. That's a tough injury, bro. Even TJ. TJ just had at the beginning. Was it a torn tricep too? TJ? I think it was a torn or a partial torn, something like that.
I think he partially tore his because he didn't need the surgery.
Right. And then Agba fully tore.
Agba, he needs surgery. They said they need to reattach it.
Damn.
Yeah, it's fucked up. That hurts.
That sucks.
And that shit hurts, bro. That shit hurts. Yeah, I didn't want to think about it. That hurts so bad. That shit hurts.
Hey, I wonder.
Oh, you should have picked that, D. Come on, defense.
What kind of health insurance they get?
He gets the NFL. NFL has insurance for
that. NFL will pay. The team will pay for that surgery. Trust me.
Yeah.
Well, should
he
they
won't ever have.
No, they play. They have insurance for that.
Where does Washington have the ball at?
They're on the 50 or the 45. They're 45 or 50. No. They're on the. I'm sorry. They're on the 44-yard line. Phillies 44. They just completed a pass over the middle. They're on Phillies. McLaren. They're on Phillies 30-yard line now. They're driving.
About to tie the game.
Nah, chill out. Heineke's gonna throw a pick right now.
Nope, he's gonna throw a touchdown. McLaren.
Stop it, Todd. He's gonna throw a pick.
Touchdown, McLaren.
Touchdown.
Hey, Todd. You're an honest liar, bro.
Damn.
That fucking video is so
What?
funny. The you didn't
honest
see this
liar.
Chappelle?
You say you're an honest liar.
That's Dave Chappelle, motherfucker.
Oh.
For sure. Fumble.
Damn.
Oh boy, what a hit! That was a nice hit. That was a nice carry by Gibson too.
There was breaking news. Herschel Walker is going to be the next commissioner to the NFL.
The greatest country in the United States. That's all I have to say. Fucking idiots. Fucking idiots. Literally, did you hear that guy's line? The greatest country in the United States. Fucking whoa.
Dave
It's
Chappelle.
bad.
Dave
It's bad when you have big Philly calling people idiots. Come on now. He's the one who
What?
picked Philly's defense.
Philly's defense has been
Hey,
performing all
they
year.
got a good defense, though, man.
Yeah, I've been performing all year. 10 points or better all year almost.
Yeah, but you don't
Except
do
for
it,
some
and
games.
you don't do it when it's a rivalry game.
Bro,
Washington and
Do
Philly
you not
hate each other.
realize that that the last time Philly played them in Washington, Philly mollywopped their ass, right?
Yep.
28-7 or 20-7. Why not start their defense in Philly?
See,
Come on,
you should have picked Miami's defense this week at
Fuck
home.
that. No,
At
bullshit.
home.
And anyways, I
At
play with too
home.
many Dolphins fans. They all have the Dolphins defense.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to say at home because Miami only gives up about 14, 15 points a
They
game
just
at home.
Look, they just held up. They tackled for a loss. They just
No,
held up on
I
fourth
don't
down.
have that.
Yeah, but on fantasy, you can't be a fan, bro.
You can't be a fan on fantasy, bro.
You can't be a fan on fantasy.
They used to give
Dude,
me
I got
hell
the
because I
Packers and the
drafted.
Steelers defense.
They used to give me hell because I used to draft a lot of Dolphins players, and I was always bad. Look, I don't draft Dolphins players.
You still do.
I only have
You
the team
still
one or
do.
two.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
but I have like one or two. I have two, and I have two
Still
good
do.
ones.
Who do you have?
Still do. And you
I have
another one
Waddle.
on your bench.
I have Waddle, and I just picked up on free agency Gesicki because I need a tie end.
Man, I just
Tight
got
end.
Man,
Darren Waller.
if Gesicki would have held onto that ball in the end zone, you would have been a happy person yesterday.
Well, he was on my bench because Darren Waller was on IR, and I ended up starting, which was a dumb move by me, but I ended up starting Tyson Hill. I was hoping that they would involve him more in the game, but they didn't.
Darren Waller's back on the alcohol, brother.
That hurts, bro. Darren Waller, that shit hurts.
Darren Waller's back.
What?
All the shit that's been going on with him, he just got put on IR.
Darren Waller's back on the alcohol.
No, how did he get hurt?
Same injury, hamstring.
Damn, that sucks.
He
Been-
showed
it's
up
been
practice
nagging.
drunk. Showed up practice drunk, and they sent him home.
Is it really that, or was it that he was on that is his hamstring? He's been having hamstring issues all season.
The NFL
He's been
lies.
out.
The NFL lies like the government lies about UFOs.
Dude, you're sounding really bad.
Yeah, you're lagging, bro. That's what happens when you
When you talk shit.
I didn't say that.
Damn.
Poseidon, you can come for Todd. He ain't coming for me. I did not say that.
He knows I'm playing with his ass anyways. I'm in a good mood tonight. Miami's on top of the AFC East.
Hell yeah.
Green Bay beat Dallas, which was funny because
Hey man, who's watching, man? Drop some comments in the comment section, guys. Who's watching? That's what I want to know. I want to know who's watching. Don't tell me that shit.
Bro, you
Drop a
got
comment in the comment section.
Hey Phil, you can add people to the fantasy on the not the fantasy to the ESPN league.
Madden?
Not the ESPN Madden.
Madden, yeah, but the only risk you take is that you get a team that's no longer that team because people started trading. I was one of them. I started. So you can, but it's gonna be you have to see the team and what's left. There's some teams that haven't been touched, like the Rams haven't been touched. But there's certain teams that have been touched. So
The Rams are finished, man. They're injured.
Because my son want to play.
Oh, I don't care. I'll send them on there, but you gotta get the 22. And yeah, you have the new Xbox, right? It has to be the next gen.
I got an Xbox One, bro.
No, it's not gonna work. You gotta have the next gen. It won't let you play because I had that issue with somebody else with the Raiders. Because the Raiders are open too, but they don't have the next gen console. So because of that, we can't play.
Got you.
What kind of shit is that?
Yeah, it's some bullshit, but it is what it is.
It is.
Yeah, it's some bullshit. You gotta get a new Xbox.
What's going on in the game?
No, nothing yet. They're on commercial break. They have some really bad animation of Hertz performing his Rocky.
Hey,
really bad animations. Really bad.
Big Philly, just because I like you, man. I hope Washington only puts up 30 tonight.
Oh my god!
Wow! As long as Philly gets 3 TDs for touchdowns on the defensive side.
Hey, I catch y'all boys, man. I gotta go. I gotta handle some things.
Yeah.
All
no,
right.
it's 9. It's
All
9
right.
o'clock, guys. Hey
Take
man,
it
thank
easy,
you,
my
Todd,
brother.
for coming on. Thank you,
Not a
Canes.
problem, man.
Hey
All right,
man, y'all have a great night. I'll see y'all
Have a good
Friday
one.
night.
Same to you. Nice talking to y'all.
Likewise,
you
brother.
too.
Always happy
Take
to
it
have
easy,
you
brother.
on. Don't
Let's
forget,
go Washington, smoke Philly.
fuck you.
Come
Hey,
on, let's go
don't
Eagles.
forget, like and subscribe, guys. We have a Nick Needham raffle going on once we reach 200 subscribers. So make sure you tell your friends, tell your family to have that opportunity to get a autographed Nick Needham jersey. That is, I think it's authenticated by Bex or by some shit. So
Hey,
letting
real
y'all know.
quick. Hey, when you go
Yeah.
backstage, I want to tell you something real quick, Big Philly.
All right, cool. All right, I'll say. So hey, thanks guys again. I'll kick off this ending intro and have a great night. And hey, enjoy this Dolphins victory in 2 weeks for the next victory Monday. Next week's just regular Monday. Good night, guys.
Gerardo.